Let's go. We in the house. We in the house.
Is that how you turn?
Which one?
The speaker.
This speaker right here?
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is.
Oh, shit. I know I turned it. Welcome to In the House. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in the house. Shout out to my gang. What up, King?
What up, what up?
What up, Easy? What it do? I had to take a shot real quick because I feel crazy today. It's been so much going on, so I just want to get down to the nitty gritty. So, Dee, do me a favor, yo. Do me a solid. For real. Play that shit.
Turn that up, D.
And blast that shit right now.
Blast that shit right now.
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police.
On some real shit. I don't want to be on no rah-rah shit. Today,
Hype the motherfuckers stand. We sort of tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Your black ass, goddamn right. Why don't you tell everybody what the fuck you gotta say? Fucking police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it back, cause I'm
everybody put their little fingers up and say, fuck the police.
You see the middle fingers in the comments.
fuck that shit.
What's up, gang?
Look at the middle fingers in the comments.
Hey, you ever lost anybody to violence because of police? Or you don't believe in brutality? Put the middle fingers up.
You rather see me in the pen than me and Lorenzo rolling in a benzo. Need the police out of shape, but when I finish, bring the yellow tape to take off the scene of the slaughter. Still get full of bread and water. I don't know how to such a nigga down and grabbing his nuts in the other hand. Without a gun, it can't get nailed. But don't let it be a black and a white.
Everybody who lost their lives to a police.
Police showing out for the white. Ice Cube will swarm on any motherfucker in the blue uniform. Just cause I'm from the CPT, what police are afraid of me? A young nigga on the warpath. And when I finish, it's gonna be a bloodbath of cops dying in LA. Yo, kid, I got something to say.
Police, yeah. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Hey, got that. Yo.
Hold up. One more. We gotta do this one.
Which one you got?
This one. Don't shoot by Lucas Joyner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all gotta hear these words, what he's talking about right
We're
here.
gonna let it rock.
The same system that enslaved.
By the system I was raised, same system that enslaved us and took us out the war.
We're gonna let it rock.
Same system I was trained to put my hand across my heart and pledge allegiance to. Same system that made me sing the national anthem.
Hey, keep killing that, yo.
Same system that came minutes alive, but rock ain't made shit change. Nigga, fuck that shit, I won't budge. Shit, I won't budge. They said Rosa Parks sitting on the wrong bus, and now the Malcolm X is gone against the on us. Fucking cops, they gon' kill us and then charge us. They gon' charge us. Put that fucking badge out and say it's all love. And I got 6 warning shots to my heart, lungs. I feel we all thugs. I guess we all thugs. Ever since the watch right, that I fucking wanna try. Said they was all quiet till they crossed us. Now I'm trying to keep on talking, nigga, do something. Nigga, prove something. So much I got the fucking goosebumps. Word down to Ferguson, they murdered in the youth zone. What the fuck is youth zone? I'm in the news zone.
Yo, classic.
Bad down.
Yo. I had to start the show off like that. Yo, welcome to In the House again. But yo, it's been crazy. Let me catch up Deezy real quick, cause she don't know. She's in the world right now.
I ain't been on social media, so I don't really know too much. I know.
I'm not mad at you for that.
I've been on my. I mean, it's been great. I really don't want to go back, but I'm gonna have to.
Yo,
obviously, because
I ain't even mad at you. Like that's why I have you so many times. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
you feel me? But let me get you up.
police. Because I know about George Floyd and, you know, shouts to man. I'm sure we're going to dig into all that.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, all right.
Rest in power. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what else am I missing out there? What's going on?
Did you hear about the Karen situation when the white lady called a false police report on a black man because she didn't want to have a leash on her dog? Like, did you hear?
Oh wait, shit! No, I ain't hear
So
about that.
basically, she was like, she didn't have a leash on her dog, and that's the rule of the park. You know what I'm saying? To have a leash on the dog. So when the black man reported it to the police, actually he reported it. He was like, "Yo, lady, you need to put a leash on the dog." She was like, "I'm gonna make a threat to the police that a black man is like, you know, harassing me over the law that you're supposed to be following." And so she calls the police and really made a false report about
Wait, you're
this.
missing the part. You're missing a very.
All right, go ahead.
Before she called the police, she told him. She
told
blatantly told the man.
Yeah, that she
She told him that you're threatening me.
And he was
And they're gonna
recording
forget
the whole time.
Yes. Yes.
Yo, see, this is the thing about white people and their privilege
And their power.
And
Exactly.
they really don't have no fear. They don't give a fuck. They don't say that shit loud and proud on the camera like, yeah, this is what I'm about to
Like
do.
they have the right to do it.
And you still gonna go down because
Exactly. I mean, she got fired from her job, but she ain't in jail.
She ain't in jail.
You know what I'm saying?
And then
She tried to weaponize the police. If I made a false report right now that somebody like, you've been gone, so you probably ain't hear about it, DC, but Black Twitter's been crucifying Biden over a racist comment saying if you don't vote for him, you're not black.
Wait, who said this?
Joe Biden.
Right.
Wait, he said this on Twitter?
No. He said it to Charlemagne to his face, like not to his face, but you know.
He said if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
You not black.
Now
That's crazy.
Now mind you, everyone's been brutalizing the politicians and everything.
Right.
Those same politicians, we haven't heard a fucking word this week.
They not. Duh. You're not gonna hear anything. But I want to talk about, the domino effect of the riots that's happening right now. And I'm not talking about the riots that like Baltimore here, you busting up people, cars and places of business. I'm talking about the fights between the police and the citizens. That's what I'm talking about. Like, shout out, I don't care. Shout out to everybody fighting police right now. Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna say that shit right now, like for real, because it's time. We at war. I feel like we at war right now. We've been at war. But now it's like public, like visual. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually
that was a statement. Like George Floyd today. Excuse me, not today. When he killed George Floyd, that was a statement.
Right.
Everything about it was a statement. The fact that he kneeled on his neck, the same position as Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, and the picture though.
Yeah,
did you see?
Yeah.
He had his hands in his pocket, like he wasn't even. Yo just had his knee on his neck.
Yeah.
You wasn't really trying to hold him down. There was no force because if he was pushing back on you, you would have had your hands, your arm, everything. Right. You know, you would have had more weight. There was no resistance. Like you could tell.
Right.
The officer had his hands in his pocket with your knee on his neck.
Right. The worst part was the smirk when the sister said like, "Yo, he's not breathing. You're killing him." And like he looks down, like you can see this animal. Let's first off, we have to stop calling him a cop because he's not a cop. This Klansman.
Right.
Let's call him for what he is. This Klansman. He didn't.
We got Jahfarii in the building. Jahfarii just walked in the building. Yo, so I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I welcome you to in the house.
This Klansman didn't just move. He didn't move his leg, he moved his head. You know what he did with his head? He cocked his head to the side, looked down, smirked, looked at the lady and went back to acting like he was doing nothing. For 10 minutes. I say 10 officers, that's me.
But then when motherfuckers start rioting and looting,
fuck rioting. Niggas kill 10 officers, then we crazy. We say we should kill 10 officers, then we crazy.
I want to say something about the riot real quick, like on some real shit. If we gonna riot, that's right. Like we always riot in our own neighborhoods, in our own communities, damaging our own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't affect anything because at the end of the day, we messing up our own community.
That's not justice.
It's not justice, but at the same time, hit them where it hurts. If you're gonna do
a body for a body, like, but that's me. That's me. Now, granted, I ain't no leader, so I'm not advocating everybody go out and grab a gun. But if you ask me my opinion and my advice, man, for every minute that they held him with a net, Man, yeah, every minute that he was on that ground should be every
And I think all these police
minute for every
officers
fucking cop.
need to be arrested. They only get fired. Like, fuck out of it.
Like, and then prosecuted for 7 years. Like they get jail time
Wait,
for
hold on,
7
man.
years.
I was gonna say shout out to the
Fucking
mayor.
7 years.
What's his name? Jason Frey
Jason?
of
I hear about this.
Minnesota, Minneapolis. He's the only one, because I don't recall, even when everything happened in Baltimore, I don't recall the mayor demanding that these officers be arrested when that happened to Freddie Gray.
Right, shout out
These
to him.
officers got fired immediately,
Right.
which is also very surprising. That's a fucking shot right there.
was
But
against
then the
protocol.
mayor
That's not enough.
goes far enough
Shout
to
out to him.
demand that officer, I mean not even officer, Klansman, like King said, Klansman, that he immediately be arrested and charged with murder. Because he was like, if it was me that did it, I'd be in jail right now. If it was
Right.
anybody else that did it, and this is a white man. This is,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yo, real quick, I want to get, I guess, opinion real quick, because you just came through the door. So, first of all, welcome to In the House. And I know you just like walked through a whole mix of a deep conversation.
Right. He was in there.
But let me do it right real quick, you feel me? So, Jahfarii, thank you for coming on In the House again. I appreciate you coming through. We are talking about the stuff that's been going on non-stop since we probably was born, but recently this week alone, okay? So it's been back-to-back incidents, and it's like people are fighting the police now, like on site.
Yeah.
Like it's got to that point. So it's like we at war. In my opinion, what do you feel like is going on? What your thoughts are?
I'm very heartbroken that it continues. I was just talking to a friend of mine, and I was speaking. I know we protesting, but what are we protesting? Like, what is our main goal? You feel me? Like, once they're seeing our messages, they're seeing our retweets, they're seeing our videos, they're seeing our poetry, our songs, but when they start killing, or to get them to stop killing us,
Yeah.
what do we want at the end? I know we want reparations, I know
Right.
we want money, but what equality is there that we're
We don't want
seeking? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm just hurt that it continues. Like, what's gonna stop it? You know what I mean? I know we burn
That
it
part.
and looting
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we gotta clean up these communities. We're not going to the white communities. We like staying like right there, walking distance.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely. Going to the point I was just saying, like we messing up our own community.
Yeah,
Go to their community
Yeah.
and it hurt their pockets
But
because
what is
then
their
that's
community?
when
I heard that they did hit a target
Listen,
though.
the new way to police is, if you haven't noticed, like I think a lot of people don't pay attention to who their officers and who's governing their state. They don't live here.
Mhm.
So if we was to say we're gonna go into
To the white neighborhoods.
to the white neighborhoods, we're not
Right.
attacking the police. We're not attacking
We
the
don't
system.
know where
We
they live at,
don't know where they live at. Most of these niggas live in Pennsylvania
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's true.
or Rising Sun, Maryland, where the clans is at, Klansmen is at. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we gotta go to all the white neighborhoods then. Like at this point,
All right, but no, you good, because I'm touching on the point that you're saying too, because I mean, what at the end of the day, what is that gonna bring? We gonna go there, we gonna set their shit on fire, and then what? It's still, everybody keeps saying a deficit of hope, a deficit of hope. So where do you regain this hope? Where do you actually get the hope from? I don't see you getting it from. I used to be a pyro when I was little. I will definitely go set some shit on fire. That sounds fun to me. But that's not gonna bring back hope for me. That's not gonna make me feel like if my brother's outside that he's not gonna get killed, or one of y'all, something's not gonna happen to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
So what has changed? Like, that's the question.
That's
What's
what I'm
changed?
saying. We even getting more successful. We making more money and we coming together, but still they're killing our people. It's not like we can go
that
do
is
It's because we
They
that
bombed the
part.
city.
Still,
They bombed Black Wall
like
Street,
I'm
man.
saying,
Like, it's not about money.
what do we do? Or what
It's
do
not
we
about
do?
money.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we do because we tried everything. If you would think of every angle that we tried, from peaceful to lawful
We
to
can't
like you know what I'm saying, to
I mean,
violence. It's like we tried
my main
every
thing-
type. What
What would you do?
What I would say is, you know, voting is where it's going to begin, but it's not even about the White House. It's about your community. Focus on who you put in your community, the mayors and all of them.
Right.
Start trying to focus on learning who actually are these officers, where are they coming from. Let's get more of our people in those uniforms. Let's get more of our people that are from these neighborhoods in those uniforms, so that we know and we feel more comfortable about who is actually policing our neighborhood.
Facts.
And it's not some random ass, racist ass Klansman, like you said, from fucking Southern Maryland that don't know shit about this fucking neighborhood.
Facts.
But you know what the problem is, that DJ, and I agree with that. But only problem with that, because when you talk, I seen just being realistic. When you cross that line of like training camp, or you really get that blue uniform, it's really blue against black. And I hate to say it like that, but that's your game.
Yeah.
If you power rule or Crips and shit, police is the biggest gang in America. And that, so it don't matter. You know what I mean? Crooked cops, and they be black, and they be dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you would think everyone knows that black cop will have your back, be the first one to shoot you in your head.
He the biggest seller.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
See, I hope this shows everyone, right? That white privilege, just because you marry white or date white, it doesn't save you. George Floyd had a white girlfriend.
And I have a white girlfriend, and I'm not for 1 second.
So
not for 1
don't
second
think your
my
white girlfriend gonna save you, alright? Or your white boyfriend gonna save you, right?
He's saying that
That's
you
shit ain't
have to, you know, reside down, or like, you know how the church aspect, you know, God would, or He would want everybody to respect Him or respect what's going on.
God ain't watching right now. God ain't watching.
Like that ain't really the message that we should be receiving, especially
the
from
message?
a white woman.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She
that's
like,
it.
you know, when somebody died, it was like, yeah, my son, he wouldn't want y'all to be chasing after the murderers. Just let everybody cease down.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like it's coming from a white woman, so it's like, yo, let it ride. But before we touch forward off the topic, to let everybody know who's listening, I'm 28, but my first career out of high school, I was a police officer. You feel me?
wow.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I actually got a chance to see the inside of how they operate.
Right.
Why aren't you a cop now?
Right.
Actually, my first Instagram name, if a lot of people know, it was Crooked Cop. So it was funny that you said that. I wasn't a crooked cop as in the aspect of doing anything crooked, but I was still in the streets.
You
but
wasn't
that
that
was my
typical.
crook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was bringing the police cars home. You feel me? I was picking the girls up. I play with them, hit the lights on my homies, get out, hop up on them, and then like I say, I was more so on the highway, so it wasn't like I was on the streets or anything of the city. But my main job was I worked in headquarters, I worked in IT, and I worked for recruitment. So I was actually working with the chief of police, sergeants. So like I say, these hierarchies, all they care about is quotas, numbers,
Exactly.
criteria, meeting these. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it is a system, it is a business.
Right,
The
exactly.
jailhouse does coincide
Right.
with the police system. So like I say, it's just dangerous to see. But the reason why I got fired is because I was still riding dirt bikes. Dirt bikes was my thing at the time.
So you didn't. So wait a minute. You didn't just one day just look up and say, you know what, this shit ain't right.
Nah.
Fuck it, I'm out of here.
Nah, I got
You just
fired.
couldn't stop doing wheelies and shit.
Nah, like I say, I was the crooked cop. I was taking my uniform off and going right to the streets. Like it was ultimate
Right.
respect. Like I say, I would
Right.
park the car on Pennsylvania Avenue,
Yeah.
hang out. Like that wasn't my jurisdiction. You feel me? Even though I was hopping out, I was given the car at 18, 19. You know what I mean? So why not spin the bend? Like I say, I was going, picking up chicks and stuff like that, riding the car.
You was
But
cool.
like I say, yeah, my involvement was never incarcerating anybody. Like
What
I
was
say,
your inspiration? What made you say, I'm gonna get behind the badge?
I just wanted to have a gun and drive a car, bro.
Wait, whoa, we gotta stop there. We gotta stop there. We gotta stop there. No, we can't legally. We gotta stop right there. We can't go past another statement.
Legally. Back in the day, yeah.
Hold
like I
up. Wait a
said,
minute. Wait a
they wouldn't
minute.
even go to the military and stay home.
That's true though.
You feel me?
That's
So
true, though.
they had good incentives. Like I say, I was training officers. I was doing a lot of active shooting training. I was doing a lot of tactical
That
training
came
and
after.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
that came
like I
after.
say,
You still my dad. You still my dad. I'm keeping real. You still my dad. But see, cause
y'all know me. I'm top.
it's a lot of people like you. It's a lot of people like you, but they don't look like you, and they don't come from where you come from. But the reason why they want to be a cop is because they want a badge and a gun, and they want another thing that you don't got.
Yeah, yep.
Like, see, you said something that you said that I don't think a lot of people may have heard. It was still respect. Like, in other words, he had respect before he had the badge.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? You got a lot of these motherfuckers who just get picked on,
Right.
used to get slapped around and shit in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So now they got a gun now. So now they tough. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's, you
get payback.
Yeah.
know what I mean? We taking packs and putting packs back on.
Yeah, because you know how people, gear up for college, and I wanted something more immediate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like, I never played sports. It was like, oh, taking my physical agility test, you'll be making 40K. Next thing you know, I started training people to do the right thing. So like I say, that was in 2010, 2012 was like my career there. And
Wow.
I was just doing hotels, teaching, and I went to work for the government. And then now I'm like 3 years into my entrepreneurship.
So when you watch George Floyd, right? I'm sorry, I just gotta ask you.
No, please.
Like as a former cop,
Right.
what was the first emotion that went through your head?
You know, when I first saw the photo, I didn't know he was murdered. You feel me? I thought it was just they trying to arrest him. Screenshot.
Just with that.
I was hurt because, like I say, I am black. You know what I mean? And I can say that we all got white friends and we know people, but like I say, it's still an immediate anger.
Yeah, it's
Right.
not the
You know
same.
what I'm saying? It's not like I'm
They're trained to
calling
kill.
my white people like, yo, what the fuck are your man's doing? It's like, yo, let me call my brother and see if he's seen this shit. You know what I mean? What can we come up with? You know what I mean? I don't associate with any officers or anything like that. There are some that, are on my Instagram. Like I say, they're friends of mine as far as years ago. But like I say, right now, it's not something that I would look forward to go back to. It's just something, like I say, close to the military, but I can stay home. But like I say, when I see those images, it's automatic anger. You know what I mean? Automatic anger.
So we got a phone call. Michael's on the line. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. Say what's up to in the house. How you feel?
Doing cool. I'm listening to the podcast. I'm listening to what y'all talking about.
All right, so give us your thoughts and your opinion about everything that's going on with the rise of people, citizens fighting police and people dying, especially us black people. What's up? What's your thoughts?
Yeah. Like honestly, my first emotion, like personally, thankfully, I've never been in a situation where I watch stuff like that, like in real life, like personally right there face to face with that type of that just type of violence, because to be honest, they might have to lock me up too, because I never, like, if I see them with me with that like that, I think I might probably punch them like you know, just get them off the neck, because that's a very inhumane disgusting act to do, you know? Like,
Yeah, so you're saying if that's something you're saying on the street, you'll take action?
yeah, hold on, I couldn't hear him all the way a little bit, it sounds a little like choppy.
He said if you saw that happening, would you take action on the street?
Yeah, pretty much I might have got around this dead son, I've been like, I might just like the bullet, like it might just be off instinct, because a lot of times when I see cops, it's like they might have a big ass boogie walking around, they harass people, they don't really do their job like that, and when it's time for them to actually do what their bad lives on the stage, they never actually don't actually protect and serve the people. Really all they do is they protect themselves and they serve the people around the globe.
Exactly.
Right, taking advantage.
Yes.
Taking advantage.
And not even that, like, as somebody.
So, like, I personally, and then like on a personal note, I've had, multiple police officers harass my family. I've had I had an incident where I was with my pops one time and we randomly got pulled over by a cop. It's been such a normal thing for the average black person to go through. It just became like, it's almost like as a black person you don't get the full experience of being a black person in America unless you don't get no type of fucking with the police. That's true. Like I had the cops call me when I was at work, and I told my coworker straight up, you white, you handsome, that's just special to you. I'm standing on this roof. He ain't gonna have to climb up here to see me,
Yeah.
But and I hate the fact that because I remember I had a dialogue with this one person who it was a white person. He was talking about how like when black people ride and stuff, and I be sitting up there like you do realize that rides and stuff like that is a voice of the unheard, because there's been hundreds of times where we did people protest.
Right. Exactly. Nobody talks about it.
People like positive ways to express from feelings and emotions toward these kind of acts, whether it's from these racist ass law enforcement, I use that term very loosely, or just the racist ass people in general. And when that doesn't work, it's like you have to find other means in order to really get your voice heard. Like for example, in Baltimore, when the Freddie Gray riot, when he got killed, and that went down, and all helpful and shit. And correct me if I'm wrong, but ever since then, I don't think you can from every situation like very great.
Right.
True.
That's very true. I want to ask everybody a question real quick. I want everybody's opinion. Mike, you can stay on the line to answer this question real quick. If y'all was like everyone was in a situation where y'all just like living your life in the best day, and you saw your friend, like not no random, but you saw a friend of yours get hemmed up by police, like in a situation where they can't breathe or they like not even trying to use force or whatever the case may be, are you recording or are you helping? Like that's really what I want to. No, for real, because I don't understand. Before you answer, I just want to express that I don't understand. Even if I don't know you, like I will call for help or something, or I would try to do something. Like how can you just be a human, just sitting there watching another black person get killed by police? Because like, that's crazy. Because they scared too.
Exactly.
They scared too. I know that's the reason, but that's crazy to me.
But I was also gonna say, like, if one of y'all was to intervene, if you saw another black man, something happening to him in the offices or shit like that, you gonna die. Point blank period. If you try to intervene and get in the officer's way, if he's already got his mind on killing this black man, what's gonna stop him from wanting to kill one of y'all as well? Hold on, let me finish my thought real quick.
That's cool.
Now, for me, if I'm standing to the side and watching this shit going on, it's not really much that I can do either, except for maybe get in this officer's, like, I don't even know. I don't know what I would do. I would probably just be screaming some shit to distract him and try to stop him from doing whatever the fuck he's doing. I would just try to be a distraction in that moment. I don't know what else that I could really do because, again, I'm also putting myself in harm's way and possibly end up hurt as well. It's like, you gotta, I don't know, it's probably one of the things in the moment. As far as pulling up the phone, I feel like that's just America desensitized right now because this is like an everyday thing right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, DJ. 'Cause that's exactly what it
Yeah,
is. They're
right,
trying
right.
to numb us,
Everyone knows.
and that's why everybody just the hashtag with a different name or the Black Lives Matter still marching down the line. Like they just trying to numb the
Another face on the
situation so we can like not
Yeah,
feel it.
The
That's
hashtag
crazy.
book is getting deep, but
Yeah.
Yo,
Right, we got a big book of hashtags. Big book of hashtags, man.
and,
crazy.
But look, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna read off a list of names where nobody did anything.
So hold on, y'all didn't answer the question though.
I'm answering the question. This is my
Okay.
answer to the question. Because no one fought back for Sandra Bland, no one fought back for Freddie Gray, Stephen DeMarco, Walter Scott, Darius Tarver, Eric Harris, Philip White, Tony Robinson, Jermaine Reed, Rumaine Brisbane, Tamir Rice, Tanisha Anderson, Dante Parker, Azeel Ford, Michael Brown, John Crawford, Eric Garner, Dontre Hamilton, Yvette Smith, William Green, Mackenzie Cochran, Kwame Jones, Jordan Baker, Kamani Gray, Irvin Jefferson, Kendrick McDade, Rakia Boyd, Sharice Francis, Wendell Allen, Raymond Allen, Ramarley Graham, Kenneth Chamberlain, Raheem Brown, Sean Reed, Sean Bell. He got shot 30 times.
Crazy. That's crazy.
One more, E.J. Fitzgerald Bradford. He was a war hero. He got killed trying to save somebody else's life.
They don't care.
That's crazy.
So that's why I would jump in, because there's been too many times where no one jumped in and nothing was done.
Right.
Nothing was done.
I'm not saying you shouldn't jump
That's
in.
facts.
My fear is that if you do jump in, you're gonna be another name on that list.
I'd rather
That's true.
I'd rather be greeted by the ancestors once than die 1,000 deaths every day. Cause a coward, I die every time I watch that man.
Yeah.
Every time I die with
That's
him.
true.
I die with
That's
George Floyd every
deep.
time I watch that man.
Say that shit, King. Say that shit, King.
Keeping it real,
What you
man.
feel, Jafari?
Can you repeat the question again?
My question was, if
Oh, wait, we
you
still got the
use-
caller?
But we do something.
Yeah, we got the callers. Hey, Mike, I'm sorry, I heard you. I had you on pause real quick.
Okay, I don't know if y'all put me on hold or not because I couldn't hear nothing on my end. I'm finally starting to hear again.
Oh, you can hear me? Alright, so I'm gonna repeat the question. So hold up. The question is, if you know somebody or saw someone that you knew get hemmed up by the police in a situation where it looked like life or death, are you standing there recording or you're helping? What are you doing?
We helping.
The way I've grown up and the way I am, I'm probably jumping in because growing up, I've had situations where I had friends of mine been picked on and they've been like attacked by people who who were pretty much bigger than them, or like they had some type of authority over them. And regardless, like me personally, if you attacking somebody awfully and you just being an asshole, in my personal viewpoint, all of that, like what your badge means to me or how many people are around you, all that personally to me, that just flies out the window. Like especially if it's someone that I personally know and care for.
Right.
I'm like, look, if you're trying to attack them, you're gonna have to attack me too.
Right.
You know?
Yo, I appreciate you, Mike, for like calling in. I appreciate you.
What would you?
All right, stay
Oh,
tuned.
yeah, I'm helping.
You helping?
Yeah. I gotta help. I gotta help. We gotta do this thing together.
Yo, I'm definitely helping. I don't know how, like, it's been numerous times, and that's why we have these hashtags, or we even know about some of these situations and actually live it through the media. You know what I'm saying? Because they putting it on whatever, Instagram, Twitter. You can find it everywhere. But it just makes me sad that like y'all just watching. Like how do y'all just watch to the end? Like do that make y'all, like I said, like a police, like you're killing them with them. Like you might as
They
well.
used to call them back in the days, back in the 70s, they used to call them refrigerators. Because they were so cold, white people, the racist white people, they were so cold.
Now even us black people though will watch and
It's
sit there and
everybody.
watch us.
Because that's training, you're trained to do that. The Benjamin Crumps, they come out to train you to sit there. The pastors that you go see Sunday that you keep feeding all your money to, but they don't be out there busting no heads with you.
That's true.
Those niggas train you to sit the fuck there, man. Look,
Facts,
man.
yo. I'm
Look,
glad you said something about these pastors because they just as fucking
Ain't
bad, yo.
nobody saying nothing.
These
Nobody
pastors
saying-
just as bad, bro. They live out in a fucking mansion, out in the sticks,
Right.
with all the rich white
And
folks.
you know
but
they got a gun.
but
You know they got a gun.
But then they come down in the hood, to the projects, to the church in the middle of the hood,
And
with all the
take
poor
all-
folks,
yep.
and pass that collection plate around, and then go back, drive back home up to their mansion.
Just like the Chinese and their beauty
Pork
and
chop.
nail supply stores, just
See, the
like
ignorant is
the
gonna
Indians.
move. The ignorant is going to move how the ignorant moves.
Exactly.
See, like you have to.
They
Your
go-
level of ignorance has to be sky high to lead your people into a burning building. That's why they killed Malcolm. When he said, like, I think I led my people into, you know what I'm saying, a burning building. You know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, like we shouldn't have been marching. We
shouldn't have been marching.
Setting shit on fire.
But see, here's the thing. People look at the marches. They don't look at the militias, the black militias. You know what I'm saying? The folk that was walking. You know what I'm saying? The teachers and the women to school with their guns. Like, look, y'all white boys ain't getting our kids and our women. They don't talk about that. They talk about us marching and getting our ass whipped.
Right.
Nah, that's not. That's it. I ain't with that shit.
Yeah, that's
you
what
ask me what to do. You
That's
shoot.
what our history's supposed to be.
Flat out.
But I think eventually it's about to be a war. Because like I said, it's been multiple riots, and I don't know if you seen or heard, but like I said, it's been multiple riots where citizens are like literally fighting police. And the president ain't doing shit about it. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? People still out here broke and jobless. The corona's still here, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be opening up states, but they ain't opening up schools. I don't understand what the fuck is going on in America right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy in every
History.
aspect, and it's literally history repeating itself.
History.
Days are getting numbered, okay? Like, on some real. So,
No, niggas is just tired. Motherfuckers
and
are
niggas
tired.
tired.
Motherfuckers
Niggas
are
tired.
tired. Point blank, period.
Like my
That's
man
it.
Tay Class say. Shout out my man Tay Class. He got a song called My Mom Tired. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about situations like this, where it's like you just constantly beating your head against a brick wall and you seeing no results. Because honestly, if you could ask any 80-year-old Jew right now what they're saying, they're telling you you're seeing the eradication of your people because that's what they did to the Holocaust, during the Holocaust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before they put you in the concentration camps, they do things like this. They brutalize you and they make it the norm.
But I don't think, like, we're going to allow it to get to that point. So that's
We
why-
already have. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We went from having every household having a weapon, because that was your constitutional right, to you might find a weapon on the block. You went from black people knowing their law, teaching their law, to most black people can't even recite the Constitution.
Right.
So what we have is a disconnect. We got people talking about we should be freedom fighters, you should, you know what I'm saying, beat them with the pen, but you don't know the pen. They already mastered that. You know what I'm saying? So fuck all that. Eye for an eye. Like, that don't make sense. It don't say eye for an ear. It say eye for an eye.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
That's right.
If somebody shoot me, I don't want nobody to write a fucking poem about me. Don't write a fucking song about me. Don't fucking make no protest about me. If you don't shoot the nigga that shot me, yo, you ain't do shit for me.
That's true. That's true. Damn. So I guess all these I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. All y'all niggas gonna die tonight, yo.
Hey, yo.
That's how I feel. Cause it's about to get real.
But I don't condone rioting though. I don't condone the rioting though.
Yeah.
That's not getting revenge. That is destroying your own community. I feel like this. Y'all know where them police officers live at, because I can Google his name right now and find out where his mother lives right now.
Go to these houses.
Go hit his head.
Go hit the gun.
Fuck all that. Just go hit his head.
Yeah, no, but I did have a couple police officers did get like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him. Whoever hit him.
But even when that happened though, shit still keep happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, even to that extent of point, like we can go to police officers and blow their heads up, but the next day, another police person can kill another black person.
So then we kill another cop, and then we go in the house. See, it's not real shit. No, hear me out. Hear me out. You bust him, but like if you shot your brother, you wouldn't sit outside and then keep talking about what you mad about. You just shot that nigga, now you go home and lay low. Check this out. Bust their head, go in the house. You know what I mean? We don't got no more gripe. Oh, you kill somebody tomorrow, we're gonna come out here and kill another one of y'all, and then we go back in the house. Like, it's not, I'm not sitting here saying that violence is the only way, but that's the only way that they understand.
Yeah,
we done march.
You got even the score, running it up, shout out to everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm not saying just randomly go fuck up a white person. I ain't saying that.
Televised, but it's about to be one, right?
And you know how terrorist groups or any type of groups, they have like, they got
they got people that'll
martyrs.
You know what I mean?
Go drop the plane and crashing into the building and die.
So we need, not saying we need a team of people ready to sacrifice themselves.
We need a suicidal bomber
for all. You know what I mean? A pilot at least.
He's saying fuck. If you scared, don't go to church. Just get the fuck out the way.
My brother said, call every hood nigga, call all the people in jail, break them out. And because America got navies, they got armies, they got all that. So we're gonna need some hood people that's with shits. Alright, so I need all the people that's ready to die on that bigger shit to come holler at me, because you got the.
If you're not ready to die, you shouldn't be ready to speak.
But they already.
If you're not ready to die, you shouldn't be ready to speak.
Adapt it to something more larger, because like you said, we on the corners all day, slinging the drugs. We making moves for the family. We're at that war.
Yeah.
Right.
So we gotta readjust our war to like
refocus.
Refocus the target.
Yeah.
Because this killing is going on and their agendas are so lynching. Yeah.
Lynching.
Okay. Let's
call it
that.
Let's call it lynching.
This lynching is going on, and they're still having agendas that's running way over our heads. You know what I mean? And they saying these are the distracting things. So if we can redirect our focus and maybe get our system together, like you say, counteract the navies that they got, counteract their police officers that they got, redirect the police that's in our neighborhoods and stuff like that.
I agree.
Yeah, maybe we gotta get our own uniforms or something like that. See if we can just get some OGs to be like, look, this might be
the Black Panthers.
I was about to say, it sounds like y'all trying to
get the Black Panthers. Get the Black Panthers uniform.
Check this out. Go find your niggas, your quote-unquote pro-black organization. Let them know you're trying to ride. If they not trying to ride and go do something, and that doesn't mean go do no violence. That means literally, check this out, the police are sitting right there. We sitting right there across from the police with guns.
We watching.
Black Panthers.
See, that's not attacking them. That's letting them know we here. We watching you. You know what I'm saying? You pull your gun, we pulling ours. That don't mean we gonna shoot, but if you shoot yours, we gonna shoot ours, nigga.
Except one problem, we here in this state don't have the right to bear those arms.
It's your constitutional right to bear your own. It's your constitutional right.
But now, because now they kind of threw a loophole in that. Because now if you get your medical card, yes it is. If you get a medical card, you can't have your license for a gun.
Listen.
In Maryland, anyways. So now it's like, and you know, that was all a part of the plan. They like, how do we stop majority black people from getting a license for a gun?
Let me ask you a question.
Stay low.
I'm gonna have to ask you a question.
They think all black people smoke.
Because we're gonna look it up.
Yep.
We're gonna look it up. Do you think anywhere in the Constitution, because I don't want anybody to go off of my statement, do you think anywhere in the Constitution it says if or in case of? Does it say that anywhere in the Constitution?
Nah, not.
So how the fuck can they tell me I can't have the right to bear arms if I have a felony? That's some white supremacy shit. They're telling you like, yo, look, you're not a human.
Yeah,
Every other human can do this, but you can't.
Right.
Nah, because you property at that point.
You property.
Right.
I mean, you've been property.
Yeah.
You've been property.
Exactly.
You've been property if you really want to talk. You've been property since we came out. So on the birth certificates, you've been property. So like that doesn't mean anything. What it means is it's a word of semantics. You feel what I'm saying? Like, in order for me to break the law, you gotta try me in the jury of my peers, which means I have the right to pick my peers. So yeah, check this out. I'm not supposed to have this gun, but I got this gun. Good luck getting it out my hands, nigga. And I'm watching you watch my brothers, period. Like, see, we got a lot of scared niggas as leaders now. We got a lot of niggas telling you to chill. We got a lot of niggas telling you to chill.
They want you to be scared.
And they don't live, and a lot of niggas that's telling you to chill, they don't live in the trenches. These niggas live out Randallstown. They live out Owens Mills. They live out fucking Pasadena. They not living in the trenches where the police is beating your ass.
Right.
Of course.
Right. I'm tired of getting my ass beat. That's all I wanted to say. I'm so tired of us talking about the same conversation. It's on every topic, everywhere, like the corona when they first broke out. It's everywhere. That's all you see. But we keep saying the same thing, keep saying the same stuff, and it's just like, yo, here we are again. You know what I'm saying? Like the same old song, you know. And I just hope and pray that one day we could sing a new song. I just hope we could sing a whole new tune. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? But fuck the police. And that's for real on my NWA shit. So I wanna get into who up next, because Jahfarii, you are up next. Jahfarii,
I ain't got a rap, do I?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So much.
You thought I wasn't? You thought wrong. Anyway, you in the house. So first of all, thank you again for coming on in the house. I've literally been hearing your name. So like word of mouth is really power. No, seriously, every time, anything, like with bees or to the studio, to like just the network, just your vibe and energy, you are in everyone's mouth. So shout out for the hustle. You know what I'm saying? For the grind, for your business. You said 3 years entrepreneurship. That's love, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you give people love and energy. I'm not going to tell, because literally, that's all I've been hearing, y'all. So, salute to you, y'all. Salute to you.
Shout out to y'all in the house. I'm here.
Hey.
I'm glad to be here. I know we talked about this maybe like a month and a half ago.
Hey,
The time
exactly.
has arrived.
The time has arrived. So give me a little sneak people what you do. So for those who don't know but should know, here you go.
Okay, big top shot of Jahfarii G's. My name means God's respect. Everything I do is through His energy.
That's what's
I
up.
make crystal gemstones, crystals, bracelets, necklaces, anything body jewelry I make for men, women, and children. I got started 8 years ago in 2012, and both my kids passed away.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
Thank you. Like I say, my kids passed away, and I was just in need of the energy myself. My mom made jewelry when I was younger, so I kind of knew where to get some local materials from.
Yeah.
So I went to that spot, I made me a piece, put that on, and that was like my representation of me healing.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the material I was wearing. I
Like
just
the
knew where to
properties of
get.
it.
I just
Yeah.
knew where to get what I liked. So like I say, I put 2 skulls on there to represent the depth that they had, and then just some other little pieces. But I was more so doing traveling with celebrities, driving black truck services or things like that for concerts. So that was more so my hustle at the time.
Right.
So I was school teaching for kids with intellectual and disabilities and behavior
That's
problems and
beautiful.
stuff
Yo,
like that.
yo,
Give him a clue bomb. Give him a clue bomb right now.
Yo,
So yeah, I
no,
put my
teachers are
service
needed.
in. Yeah.
No, for real. Like education power. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And like I say, I was doing the celebrity base. But when my boss of the production company, he got killed, I kind of needed to maintain that celebrity, not status that I had,
Just
but
that
like working with those.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
like I say, I started taking my jewelry more serious because that was all that I had.
That's what's up.
So I got on the plane, and this guy was like, where'd you make that piece? I said, I made it. And he was like, well, it's this knot that you can tie. So from that moment on, probably like 7 years, I've been making the same knot. So if you ever notice, if your bracelet breaks, it never breaks at the tie. It never breaks while you're wearing it. You probably got to be doing something wild with it. But like I say, each product represents a different energy. Each one is handmade, over 20,000 pieces. I'm in 43 states, 16 countries right now as far as my products
That's
is
what's up.
concerned.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats, for real.
a lot of individuals have my products over the years. There's a amazing respect that they have for me, and it's definitely returned back. It's a very mysterious business for me because, like you say, I don't have a chance to get out or meet everybody. So a lot of people be like, you know, I heard about Jahfarii, where it is, or where is he, what he look like, and when they see me, they be like, oh, that guy don't make no energy. He ain't got the energy. That's some of the things, yeah. But they gotta follow my path, and like even my like my neighborhood homies and stuff like that, like the dope boys and stuff like that, they didn't understand, or they was just like, yo, who is this kid? What are you wearing the beads for? But now I got them coming to the crib, getting crystals, healing. They be like, yo, I'm dealing with an issue with my baby mom. I want the relationship to get better. I want to bring in more income. I want to, you know, less up on anger. So it's more of a therapeutic study rather than just wearing the product. So
I love that you spread that
So
shit.
you be like having like a little one-on-one conversation with each person to get the right person.
Because they're gonna wear it. You know what I mean? It's not like you go get a shirt from the store and you know, like you're gonna wear it on Friday night. Like this is something you're gonna present like a Rolex watch. You know what I mean? It's a symbol or a status of something. So why not every time you look at your bracelet be like, yo, I got my protective bracelet on. You know what I mean?
Right, because I think a lot of people is doing it now, like lately. I won't say everyone. Because it's the style right now. Everyone got the crystal. It's hot right now. Because a lot of people wasn't doing it. A lot of people don't know what each crystal means.
They really don't. They don't even take the time to
or research it. They like, oh, this one's pretty, and then they just get that one or the biggest ones because it's, you know, that's the thing now. So, like, how important is to know what energy is best to like for that person? I guess
it's very important because you don't want to mislead anybody. Because they're going to take that product and they're going to walk that line. You know what I mean? So you want to have the best representation of honesty as possible. It's so many stones. There's so many research materials you can reference to. There's so many books. There's so many, not saying facts, but opinions. Like you can add multiple opinions up and be like, okay, this can be fact. I've seen multiple research. I've seen it for myself. You know what I mean? But you really have to find your product. And like I say, you just got to find valuable research materials, and then you have to, like I say, I live by it. I've been through a place where I've been through suicide, things like that. That was when I lost my job. So imagine how I felt when I lost my kids. Wow. Like I say, it was 8 years ago, 2012, 2020. And I would say about 2 years ago, like I'm coming out of that rhythm or that dark place. Like I wasn't identifying some of my behaviors while I was doing it, but now I be like, yo.
You look back and reflect on it.
I'm trying to go through and it's grieving. You was grieving, like I don't be devastated.
Yeah, I appreciate you for that, man, too.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
The stereotype on black men is that we can't hurt, which means if we can't hurt, we definitely can't.
Oh yeah, I cry every day.
Yeah.
In some form.
And that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. You know
I'm
what
telling
I'm
you, like for real, like I'm not saying I cry every day in the form of tears, but in a rejoiceful manner. You ever listen to a song and it just come out, you know what I mean?
It
just soothe you, and sometimes you had a moment you just, not saying it's a hurtful moment, but you just like, damn, I'm just thankful. You know what I mean? So if you, as a man, if you feel like you need to cry, I promise you, you're gonna feel better.
Please tell that to my brother.
You're gonna feel like a little lighter, like not saying, you know, when you go to the bathroom you feel 10 pounds lighter, but at least you feel like a rejoicing. You might have a headache or something like that, but you be like, all right, take it today, I'm bouncing back.
I say that all the time. But sometimes you need that good cry for real. You just gotta let it out.
It's a release. It's a cleanse. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a cleanse. So what's your like next big step? I know you've been doing this beads for a while, a long time. So I feel like you can actually go beyond, have your own little shops and shit like that, or travel and things like. Well, you in other countries, things like that, but like actually doing like doing like or having venue events where people can do it for kids or make jewelry and pieces themselves. I like to see that whole vision. Do you have any ideas like that?
That's my goal. My original idea is to have a multi-purpose center dedicated to my children and other kids.
Oh, word.
That will have the event space.
Maybe it's something dedication to your kids.
Yeah. They're gonna have their little, areas. They're gonna have their playpens and stuff like that. But it's going to be more so where we can have. Why are we talking about that? It's going to grow. The mysteriousness of Jahfarii beads is so important to me that I created an event space where more people can kind of catch the full experience.
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at
So
God.
A part of my marketing is to get in as many people as I can in my space.
Okay.
And see the product, feel the energy, and understand what they're paying for. That's that. So the event space is growing so large that it's open to all artists, whether you smoke or not. It's 420 friendly.
Right.
You can book it multiple ways, video shoots, birthday parties, private events. Y'all can even bring your studio there one day and just do like
A lot of shit.
Instagram live or whatever case may be, a
Where's your studio
fundraiser.
at? Drop your studio address.
It's
All your information.
Yeah, it's Entrepreneur Jahfarii. You can Google it. You can find me on Airbnb or Instagram. Jahfarii Beach, Jahfarii.
Now, speaking of that, I gotta ask you, because word is, right, that like, you got everybody that's covered that, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, they done closed Norman, they done closed the 2 o'clock, they done closed everything, you know what I'm saying?
Can I be some strippers?
Like I heard you down there. You know what I mean? Like let me know. What's up?
Drop 2 chains. Yeah, I love the strippers.
Yeah, I love the strippers.
That's Jahfarii lifestyle.
I love the strippers. When I was
I do
younger,
too.
that was my thing. Like I didn't go to the clubs where they was just dancing. I wanted to see like what was it about, like, the strip club. So I went to the 2 o'clock club. I would always take a couple girls with me, and they would come and they would clear the section out. You know what I mean? It wasn't on no money stuff like that, but I would give my friends money and they would throw it. I'd get the bottle, drink it, but it wasn't really like my thing. I just liked the ambiance of it. So now, years later, I'm actually building that. Right now, I have Ja XXX, which means God strippers. Like I say, putting respect on everything.
That's
you know
what's
what I mean?
up.
I want everything to be represented by whatever your God is. It's one God, but our God is different.
Yeah.
The way we receive. Yeah, you know what I mean? So we
That's
got
deep.
the exotic entertainers. I have 7 ladies right now, all colors, all flavors, all sizes.
That's a
Nice.
Yes.
Number completion. The number
Okay.
completion.
Y'all better say, whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we
So
got
when
that.
is like strip night? Like when is?
I got an event this
it's not-
Saturday. I want to make sure I give y'all some tickets. If y'all gonna come out, I give y'all some tickets.
Hey
I
yo,
can look at all this shit.
I'm in there like.
This is a very private event.
Okay.
I've only sold 20 tickets.
Okay.
I'm gonna have 7 ladies, or maybe a little bit more, rolling your blunts if you like. They rub your back. They gonna do whatever you like within
massage
respect. You know, whatever. Like I say, I tip and get my hands
Keep it
rubbed.
classy.
You know what I mean? Because my hands are starting to hurt, so I got to develop into a system of production. And also, like I said, I had a meeting with an investor, and we're talking about getting a 10,000 square foot building. So that's like maybe like Walmart size or something like I can really.
Drop a clue bomb for my man with the business moves.
Yo, how can people like get started the way you did? Like I know it's an entrepreneur wave right now, so shout out to everyone who's doing their thing. So what advice can you give people that like, you know, you about to get by Walmart? You know, that's
Nigga about to buy Walmart, nigga. Nigga.
Yeah, he said we're gonna meet in July of next year where things may be looking good for that. I've always owned all of my stuff, so I don't have any.
First point.
I don't have any rental. I don't have any rental history.
Right.
So if I was trying to get something like a building for like $250,000 or $500,000 or any more with that million, they can be like, yo, let me see what you can do, and all of my stuff is like low ball numbers. You know what I mean? $5,000 house,
Right.
$2,000 here, or, you know what I mean, $30,000 there. But they want to see like, can you hold down the spot? Where have you had? Have you had a leasing building? Have you had something of this magnitude before? So you can go and cash out. Like I say, we're not talking a lot of cash like that, but hopefully by July we can secure that. But in the meantime, check me out on West Baltimore. If you're an artist or not, you can have a birthday party or whatever the case may be. All types of events. I have the exotic entertainers. We're going to grow larger. All the clubs, strip clubs and stuff like that is closed down. Just let me know if you want to have a good time. Like I said, I got some tickets. 5 tickets left for this Saturday. I'm gonna grant you guys some tickets as well if you want to come through.
Yo, look at these, like.
Y'all get
Don't y'all go looting at his fucking spots.
everything's free. Free drinks, free edible at the door.
You just gotta tip the ladies.
Oh, tip the ladies.
You gotta tip the ladies.
Tip
You gotta
the
tip the ladies.
ladies. Don't be cheap. Because I know y'all be cheap.
I'm cheap. They take food stamps. They take
I
food
ain't
stamps.
cheap.
No, don't give nobody no food.
Look, I'm saying food stamps is money now.
Y'all gonna throw the orange
Food
bar
stamps
at
is money now.
Talking about all my
You gonna
stuff,
throw
talking
that
about my
bar.
studio, man. I just want to thank my guy, Kingston, he came through. He hosted the
Yeah,
community
King.
cleanup and going bigger. I have I had a doctor come through the studio. People come to the studio, foreign, all types of people. It's just not they putting money into us.
Right.
I'm Robin Hood.
Right.
For them. They come
Right.
all
Yeah.
types of races. We ain't shutting them out. We
Taking all that money.
Green is green.
Green is green, nigga.
Green is green,
Yeah,
baby.
they come and
No,
say,
for
we
it,
should
that's
crap
smart.
house
That's
and
how
stuff
we
like
be.
that. But like I say, they're respecting space. But I had a doctor come through. He said he's gonna bring some pediatric nurses, some mental health specialists.
Yeah.
Everybody inclined to mental screening or health screening.
Yeah.
Like we got the coronavirus, we're
Right.
gonna bring testing and stuff like that. We're gonna bring medical equipment to the art studio and
That's
stuff
beautiful,
like that.
bro.
So if I can get y'all there with that, maybe we
Okay.
can.
I'm there, man.
Yo, send me the information.
You know, you never have to ask. All you gotta do is just send it to me and I'm there. You know that, man.
Send me the information. I want you to talk about a little bit more about the cleanup because I think a lot of the people like definitely support that way, but for those who don't know, how can they come and support and like clean up?
It's dope.
Yes, West Baltimore, Papa Road, Emerson. We have so many parties there. And please pick up your trash. Don't throw your trash when you leave the event space.
And that's for everywhere. I'm like,
Anyway,
Yeah, but,
everywhere, like, I'm so excited. I be ready. That's why they got Corona. Like, she
Right,
fed up
yeah.
with y'all.
I live in a community where they respect everything that we do. They love the studio. It's neighbors that's coming out and they're coming to the events with their t-shirts. They're selling food from their homes. It's people walking past their house and they're able to advertise what they have, so they're appreciative. So I thought one way that we can kind of give back was to just pick up trash. We had 3 routes of, we chose 3 ways to go to pick up trash in the community. We covered 7 blocks or more. Like I say, these blocks are long, but just to hit the left turn, the right turn. So I would say that we cleaned up a half-mile radius in our community. And if you feel as though you want us to come to your community as well, we can definitely build onto that. So maybe we can come to the 1500 community.
Yeah.
I still got trash bags. I
Right.
still got gloves people donated, you know what I mean? I still got
Right.
money on reserve because like I say, when coronavirus shut down, it was like I say, what did we do with the money? It was like we couldn't bring the moon bouncers out for the kids.
Right.
We couldn't really do nothing else, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm kind of mashing it up right now because like I say, the nightlife is shut down and I have a space where people can get their bills paid. We helping each other on that. But like I say, once the coronavirus up, we're gonna pick back up in the community.
Pick back up.
Yeah, we ain't stopped.
You ain't stopped. My man ain't stopped. My man ain't stopped.
Like I say, that large scale. Again,
Yeah.
like I said, you come to your community. You can follow me on Jahfarii Beads, Jahfarii Beads, BEADS to get more information on that.
One of the things that made me do the event, right?
Mhm.
Keep it a stack with you.
Mm-hmm.
I Googled it then, and I Googled it now to see how many entertainment venues offer to clean up the neighborhood that they patronize.
Yeah.
And none of them. None of them.
Right.
Like the only people that's offering neighborhood cleanups, their doors are closed right now. So during this Corona-19, your politicians wasn't cleaning your streets. The people that Baltimore City Police Department seeing you as threats were cleaning your streets.
And they saw us.
They saw us.
I'm
love us.
still receiving, when you going to do that again? Or I'm thankful they was getting orders from stores. Like
Chinese
these are stores that I've been into before, but never to return because
Right.
my dad, he has a store. We got a store in our community. But like I say, they was receiving gifts from businesses. And like I say, when I walk out there now, they just like looking. Like,
Yeah,
they got their
wait.
own cleaning service,
Yeah.
but to see us again consistently,
Yeah.
that would be nice. And like I say, we can come to a community where y'all live at too. Yeah, if you listening.
Man, y'all follow him, man.
Of your home. We got a question. Somebody told me to ask you what's your sign.
Is it a woman?
Yes.
Right.
It is a woman. Yes, sure enough, it's a woman.
That's
too.
good.
It
She
is a
gonna
woman.
run off. I'm a Scorpio.
Oh!
I knew it. Me too. I knew it. Yeah, I was like, what's your birthday?
November
I got
3rd.
you.
Oh, I'm 15.
Okay.
I knew he was about to say Scorpio. I was like, I feel it.
November
Oh, what?
30th. November 30th.
I
November
DJ
30th. We're having a November party. We're having a November party.
You were sad, so
Yeah.
we not really having this conversation
Chill,
right
chill,
now. This
yeah.
Scorpio.
Yeah. We-
Okay, so time for a game. Okay, so DJ, get the music Get ready. So in the house, okay, we have a game called Hot Potato. Okay. So this game is kind of like musical chairs / hot potato mixed into one. DJ gonna play some music. We gonna pass around the ball, however way you want it. Don't matter who we're gonna do. If the ball lands on you, you have to reveal your most deep, darkest secret or something that you never did that you want to do. Something like that.
Oh, that's a new rule.
It's a new one. I switched up. I'm trying to figure out who's bitching last time.
I mean, I ain't about to tell y'all my dark
Right,
secret.
like, I'm not telling no dark secret.
Every my dark secret is the same secret.
That's like snitching on myself.
Once a week, I gotta come in here and tell a secret. Like,
Yeah, all right. This
We don't
ain't,
tell you that.
never have I ever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if you knew the game, Nikki. I'm sorry. Ready? Here we go. Woo! No, well, keep passing to the music stop.
Yeah.
So the
DJ,
music
next
stop-
time we need some more better music. We need some fucking police
listen, I
music.
wasn't ready, yo.
Oh, King,
I didn't
it's
catch
on
it.
you.
I technically didn't
It's
catch
on
it.
You
touched it, though.
You touched the last.
Alright,
What's something you never did? You didn't say. I didn't say you gotta say your secret.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You know, I want to get handcuffed.
What?
Yeah.
Ladies,
You said,
I want to get handcuffed. Pass that ball, pass the ball, pass the ball.
you said you want to get
I
handcuffed.
want to get handcuffed. And big, yes.
Okay, I'm about to say, hold on, 'cause we just talking about police and everything. What you
I
talking
want to get
about?
handcuffed. I let the ladies just figure out what they want to do. You know.
Cause as
This is officer.
what Lil Wayne say?
When I get up on him,
We back. Hey.
I'm not in it no more.
Oh, yes you are. Yeah, no, don't use the mic.
Alright,
Don't cheat.
Let's see. Secret.
Yes. What the ladies want to know.
Don't tell on yourself. You already told me you're a Scorpio.
I actually,
They already know where to find you.
I like taking women to the woods.
What's the woods?
Yeah. You know,
Like.
in the nature, like you know how they
Oh,
like to go out
alright.
in
Let me
nature
go into
parks.
like a walk in the park.
Yeah,
Or we
you know,
going
like
in the
that-
trenches.
Got you outside and shit, mosquito bugs and cicadas in the
How
ass.
the woods are there?
How you go to the lake, they go to the, the
yeah.
lay those
I tell you,
smoke
man.
some blunts. Yeah, that's a secret of mine. I like that.
That's
Go
cool.
to the
Walk in the
woods.
park.
It's between y'all two.
Oh,
It's like
that's
never
fun.
It is fun, because I'm not telling them nothing. I'm telling on y'all. I'm reminding people what y'all said last week.
So bad.
What they say?
Hey, I ain't catch the ball. I ain't catch the ball. If I would have caught it, I would have said something.
I stopped it on myself because I dropped it. For like one time, sorry, I'm
shit.
just joking.
I'm sorry, you see me like,
I'm just
what happened,
joking.
girl?
I don't know.
What happened, girl?
What's something that I want to do that I haven't done?
You know, but you.
The tone that she said that in.
Huh? Excuse me?
The tone in which you said that in.
Yeah.
What?
you got? I
Something
almost
that I
forgot,
haven't
girl.
done? Oh.
Girl, I almost
Boy, I'm about to hit you with this koosh.
What you mean? Girl! Okay. Hey! No, hell no! Hell no! Hell yeah! Ain't no hell no! Hell yeah!
Alright, that was my secret.
Does she want to hit me with the coochie?
Yeah, that I want to hit King with the cooch.
Hey.
That's the ball.
This for anybody that got their mind in the gutter. It's definitely the ball that we throwing. It's definitely the ball that we throwing around.
I said the koosh. Not the koosh.
Not the cooch.
Not the coochie. Not the coochie.
Cause I know the cool shit I done. I don't know the fuck y'all
The
talking about.
Instagram blowing up now. Your Instagram is on fire right now.
Listen. Sometimes it's like that.
Hey yo! FaceTime? Hey yo, that's I'm saying over yo.
It's over.
It's on you now. It's on you. That's the tough act to follow.
That's alright, I'll tell you a secret. Something that I never did that I want to do. I want to, never have I ever had a sex behind a waterfall, like in the cave. So
That's what
That's that word.
Don't
That's
take
that
my
wood
idea.
shit.
That's not bullshit though. That's like romantic nature, like.
So the woods isn't romantic, but the
woods
cave
like
is.
trenches, and I'm about to be bitten by bears and wolves. I'm not trying
Bears
to
and
have
wolves live in caves.
that type of.
But you want a bat to just.
But I want another. No, don't say a bat.
You want a
That's
cat.
all messed up my fantasy. I want to
Yeah.
think about
You know,
it.
a bat can get stuck in your head because they
Yeah,
fuzzy.
they shoot in the third.
They like Velcro.
Oh no, I might turn.
I mean,
it
you good. They blind, so
Just
but
make sure you shave your coochie.
yeah, they bite.
My shit is always shitty. Anyway. Alright, so We going. That's a secret too, eh? Hey. Yo. So we got verses. Okay, we got verses. This week I did that based on Memorial Weekend. Shout out to Memorial Weekend finally be here. Open the pools, okay?
They
Open
fucked
the
up.
pools. Thank you. On time. Thank you.
They don't never do that. Coronavirus come, the pool's open
Yeah.
on time. Ain't that some shit?
That's crazy. So we did.
That's the woods.
That's the woods. Oh, that do look nice though. Who that bitty
What else? Let
though?
me see.
You telling? Stop telling.
The world seen it already.
You look like you up in.
Yeah. Who that bitty though? In the cut.
Hey, look, hey, yo, hey, you can't let him know where to cut at. Can't let him know where to cut at, bro.
Alright,
Can't let
yo,
him- can't
can
let him-
you let him know, tell us so we can go to, alright? So look, I like that. I like that though, so I like nature shit.
I like going to
I like bugs. I'm not with none of
I'm
this.
not with bears and wolves.
I'm not with none of that shit.
Alright.
Sure, we can get it in the car, but outside, nah, we can't do it.
So, Jahfarii.
I'm not laying the blanket down, I'm not with none of this shit.
Yeah, behind the movie
We
theater.
can't fuck at your house. You
Yeah, yeah.
probably
The
ain't
whole
grown up.
spot.
Fuck it.
Hey, yo, so
You got more?
this is the verses when you gotta pick
Okay.
what song you like better.
Okay. All right,
Hit
I'm with
song one.
Your G card.
Burn it up. Hit the next two slide. Everybody up there, let's go.
Hey!
Hit the next two slide. I knew it's a remix. I knew it didn't sound right. I knew it didn't sound right. Hold up. Hold up. But it's not the original stuff. Everybody see this part. Whoa, whoa. Yeah.
This one just feel better.
Original Lexus slide music.
Smile with the shit.
It feel better.
You gotta dick with it.
You gotta go that.
You gotta dick with it, yo.
Now, one more dip in it.
Yeah. You make me happy. It feels good in your soul. You just gotta. Everybody sing it. And I won't forget. Sing it at home. Pick which one. Now, which one? Everybody in the house. Make sure you're right. Before I let go. Hey, Jahfarii, which one you choose, Jahfarii?
I like the original.
The original? Cause classic.
Bomb for that.
Thank you everybody for
So wait.
voting.
Fun fact though.
Appreciate everybody voting on my poll. Thank you Nikki for voting. Yo, getting the Memorial Weekend started. You can't do Memorial cookouts or any cookout without this song. But since the new kids like Beyonce, you can play that one too. But you have to play this one. Like, period. That's on everything.
That's
so,
on period.
But
like,
wait though, like, did you know that the original won by only 3 points?
no.
It peaked. All right, so Before I Let Go peaked at number 13
Uh-huh.
for Frankie Beverly, but for Beyonce it only peaked at 16. So history shows that the original is always better. So I'm just saying.
Class is always with. And I appreciate them because this is.
I'm just saying.
Alright, I want to appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you, Jahfarii, for coming on in the house.
It's been amazing.
Thank you, King. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Jazz. We coming back next week.